A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, December 21st. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Governor Kathy Hochul Monday announced that she is making $65 million available to counties across the state to help with the costs associated with administering vaccines and boosters and enforcing the mask or vaccine mandate for indoor public places that went into effect statewide last week. Several area counties say they will not enforce the mandate because they don't have the money to fund it. Up to $1 million will be available for counties, with larger counties eligible to receive up to $2 million. Tech City, the expansive former IBM property in the town of Ulster, is moving closer to being sold to a private developer. The county legislature's Laws and Rules Committee Monday evening was briefed on the process to transfer the property to National Resources, says Chairwoman Tracy Bartels.
The properties would move from the current property owner to the county, and the county would then transfer the properties to UCEDA, the Ulster County Economic Development Alliance, and then UCEDA would transfer the property to the developer with a purchase-sale agreement.
Lawmakers will meet tonight to move the process forward. Governor Kathy Hochul yesterday announced she's making $65 million available to counties across the state to help with the costs associated with administering vaccines and boosters and enforcing the mask or vaccine mandate for indoor public places that went into effect statewide last week. Several area counties said they would not enforce the mandate because they don't have the money to do it. Up to $1 million will be available for most counties, with larger counties eligible to receive up to $2 million. When a state road runs through a city, it's the responsibility of that municipality to maintain it. In Newburgh, State Route 32 is known as Lake Street, and it has been the responsibility of the city to repair it, a responsibility it cannot afford. The state is now coming to the rescue, as Senator James Skoufis announced on Monday.
We're in front of the quote-unquote temporary Lake Street Bridge, the only temporary bridge I know that manages to carry trucks and cars for the past 9 years. That is a long temporary situation.
But Skoufis announced the state will provide $1 million in a new program to add to the $950,000 previously allocated to replace the structure with a permanent at-grade bridge. Mayor Torrance Harvey said the funding is a step in the right direction. More news in just a moment.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
A crash between several vehicles on the thruway southbound between exits 19 and 20 Monday afternoon shut down the superhighway in the Mount Marion Fire District. One vehicle overturned with an occupant suffering a head injury. A medevac helicopter was brought in to transport one person to the hospital. The Poughkeepsie Common Council held a public hearing last night to discuss a change in residency requirements for the next fire chief. Only two people spoke. Community activist Laurie Sandow and Poughkeepsie firefighter and Local 596 President Nick Butcher spoke. A proposed law change would allow the next fire chief to live outside city limits. It was met with opposition by some council members earlier this month. Outgoing council members Randall Johnson and Sarah Brandon voted against having the hearing to seek public input. A car that was reported stolen from the parking lot of the Dutchess County Stabilization Center on Monday morning was recovered a short time later by City and Town of Poughkeepsie police. Town police responded to the 230 North Road address to take the complaint for the stolen Nissan SUV. A description of the vehicle and the thief were broadcast on the police radio, and a short time later, officers spotted the vehicle near Main Street and Hoffman Avenue. The vehicle was abandoned in front of 8 Hoffman Avenue. Police detained 2 people at the scene who were passengers in the SUV. The suspected car thief, Franz Bachter, was taken into custody by another town officer. He's been arrested several times in the past 2 weeks for stealing cars. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.